The United States struck 3 nuclear sites in Iran on Saturday, generating conflicting reactions from political leaders around the world. What were the astrological drivers of this event, and what might be around the corner? Well, over a week ago, Israel initiated a series of attacks on Iran as Mars was beginning to form the square with Uranus. With Israel, by the way, experiencing its Mars return with transiting Uranus squaring their Mars. However, Mars-Uranus squares are quite frequent, so that in of itself is not going to indicate something at the scale that we're witnessing. We've also got Saturn and Neptune co-present in Aries, the Mars-ruled sign associated with war. This is another backdrop that increases the likelihood of either military offensives or even regime change. The primary driver of the strikes, though, in my opinion, was not one but 2 yod formations on Saturday, which I called out in my 2025 predictions 8 months ago. We had Mars, Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune in one case, and in the other case, Mars, Pluto, and Jupiter. Mars-Saturn aspects can indicate militaristic action. With Neptune involved, some mystery about the true motivations or results of said actions. And due to the Mars-Pluto inconjunct, especially with Mars in Virgo, an exacting sort of mission. The other yod also involves Mars-Pluto, intensifying the possibility of an offensive. With Jupiter too, possibly across borders or in foreign lands. And when 2 yods happen, people can be faced with complex situations in which neither decision is ideal. That theme was reflected in reporting around Trump's sentiments and deliberations over the past week. And with Saturn square Jupiter, there are also legal questions. So the question becomes, what might happen next? Well, in some ways, this summer is a preview of next year when Saturn and Neptune form their exact alignment. And in 2026, Mars will dictate the nature of many of these events because Saturn and Neptune are in Mars's sign. And if we look at Mars's path next year, it will cross Pluto, it will go all the way across its home sign of Aries, and it will conjoin Uranus in Gemini. These types of aspects can definitely stoke more conflict, especially because Uranus in Gemini has coincided with some of the US's most noteworthy conflicts or foreign entanglements. Another thing worth noting is that Israel's Mars is conjunct Trump's Mars and Trump's ascendant. So as long as Uranus is in the later degrees of Taurus, squaring both Trump and Israel's Mars, it is possible that Israel and the US could be mounting other military campaigns in the near future. Because technically Uranus will be at those last degrees of Taurus off and on through April 25th of 2026. And why is this conflict centered around nuclear power? Because as I've mentioned, for over 3 years now, we have a number of outer planet alignments or oppositions with the World War II chart. And nuclear power was one of the core themes of World War II, with Pluto currently opposing the World War II Pluto and Pluto ruling nuclear power. But we don't have to manifest any of this. I'm simply giving you an awareness of the potential scenarios so that you can counter that by proceeding with an open heart and letting love power your interactions with the world. So I'd like to conclude this video by sending love to anyone who's feeling overwhelmed or stressed right now.